Welcome back to here, guys. My name is the Talking Gamer, and today we're going to be starting up a new series called the Budget Gaming Series. That's not the official name, but that's just a name I came up with. We're going to run with it for right now. We'll find a new official name. Alright, and the first addition to this is going to be Middle Earth: The Shadow of War. So, originally, I found this bundle where it included pretty much everything that this game had to offer for $10 last week, but I forgot to buy it. Alright, and today is 3/11/2024. This is the last day to buy this game on sale. Alright, it is usually $49.99 and is now $4.99. Alright, this game will probably be on sale again because it's been on sale so frequently recently that I was able to buy it. Alright, and let's just go straight into the review. Alright, for me, Middle Earth was a really interesting game. Okay, I had seen a couple of TikToks and clips about it, about this system called the Nemesis system, where you can like beat up a bad guy and then leave him there, and then like train and become way stronger. I don't know if it's exactly bosses or bad guys, because it hasn't happened to me yet, but you let them, they go off and do their own thing, and they train and they go back and fight you eventually. You know, it's called the Nemesis system, and that was something I was really looking forward to. Alright, I can't wait to try it out, but you have to beat the story mode first. And some things that I liked so far, I've only played for an hour and a half on stream. Go check out my stream. It's at Twitch, the Utah Gamer. Alright, I liked that the fighting. Alright, it reminded me kind of like the For Honor videos I see, all of those fighting. That's kind of what it reminded me of. I can be fighting that, deflect, you know. It's not like punch, punch, punch. It's kind of hack and slash, but you actually got to tactically think like, oh, I got to block this guy coming up behind me, to the left of me, you know. I can't just sit there and button mash, you know. Which I really like. I like that fighting. I like the interrogation. Alright, so at the beginning of the game, you can go up to these really weak bad guys and like steal their, like, go into their brain, alright, and make them like give you information about bosses, which gives the bosses weakness, you know, their level, all their weaknesses actually, and information about like, oh, this guy is like, you can't sneak attack him, but if you shoot him with fire, he'll instantly die, is one that I see a lot. Alright, which I really loved. Alright, I loved all those details about bad guys. I loved how many vast bad guys there were, and the interrogation, it was super interesting. It's also partially open world. After the intro of this city, like I said, only played it for an hour and a half. You kind of run around the city, and you beat bad guys, and you interrogate bad guys, and you do missions around there. You know, the city's pretty much open world. I like it. Kind of reminds me of, imagine Spider-Man, but with no web slingers, and it's like the 1500s or 1600s. Alright, that's the best way to describe it. It's actually a lot of fun, like sword, like not 1500s. I guess way earlier, you know. Castle time. Alright, and then the movement, you know, the plot is really good, and that kind of coincides with the movement, because the guy, long story, I don't want to spoil it too much. Well, actually, I've already spoiled it. This guy is like half alive, half dead, and he bonds with a spirit. Since I haven't played the original game, I don't really exactly know the full storyline. Because of the spirit, it like turbo boosts his abilities to do stuff. You can go flying, you can like climb up walls, and you go invisible and super speed run, which makes movement a lot easier, getting from point A to point B, which is something that I know a lot of people don't like about open worlds. They did that very well, but also it has some cool things that you can upgrade throughout the game. I think, I don't know if you can upgrade, but it's just interesting. You know, I can't remember the last game where I was able to run super fast, you know, turbo speed, you know, because there'll be fights where I'm fighting and then 50 guys show up, boom, I'm turbo speed out of there. Alright, now if I were to go into things that I don't like, I would have to say sometimes the fighting can be overwhelming. You know, I said you can block, but if you're getting beat by 50 guys at once, you know, there's nothing you can do, you know, and you kind of got to run away. Health regen is super hard to deal with. Alright, like, you'll get beat up, and I don't know how health regen works. It didn't really explain it. I thought it automatically regenerated, but it also might automatically generate after you beat up bad guys. Like, if you're fighting people, it might regenerate as you're punching them, you know. So, I don't exactly know how health regen works in that sense, which is really irritating. Alright, another thing that's irritating is you have this bow, it only has 5 shots, and instead of being able to collect ammo ahead of time, you get those 5 shots, and then you have to go find 5 more shots. Like there's like spirit, because it's a spirit bow, you have to go find areas that drop spirit arrows. You can't like stack up like 50 arrows and then use them. You stack up 5 and that's it. Or I think you can upgrade it to 9 because one of the way the quests are set up. Alright, that's another thing I like, was there was this quest where you had flashbacks and you played as the soul guy, and he was strong. So there was a lot of things I liked. There are some gameplay things I didn't like. I didn't like how I only got like a quarter of the game. Like there's 2 other storylines to be played, and it just makes me think, oh, are these like it doesn't really explain if they're all, coinciding. And the beginning of the story is a little hard to pick up on, like it's a little choppy. Now, for $4.99, do I think this game is worth it? Absolutely. What's the max I would pay for this game? Based off what I played so far, $20, 15, $20. All right. It's a good game. I love the movement. I love the fighting. It has a huge upgrade tree. The Nemesis system is one that I would even go up to $25. Nemesis system is one that I've never seen before, and something that I think could be amazingly expanded on, and it has a lot of potential to be great, in my opinion. So I'm gonna give this, yeah, $20 or $25 would be the most I spend on it, and that's, I say it's a pretty decent price. I wouldn't say buy it for full price, but when a deal goes on, go ahead and pick it up. All right. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe and comment below, and check in next week. We might do another game. We might buy it, or we might use Epic Games free games and review that. Alright, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace out.